Hello and welcome. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about these next 7 days that we are going to spend together. So, you are here opening this email, watching this video because you decided that it was time for you to kick the sugar for a good 7 days. And I want to tell you that I do not take this responsibility lightly. Now, as much as I wish I could come into your home, slap the brownies, slap the Oreos out of your hand, I can't do that. But I can come into your inbox every single day, share some encouragement with you, share some scripture, share some facts that I love to research the human body, the female body, and to understand how food actually either gives life to us or it takes it away. And I don't know how much you know of my own personal story, but I started my health and fitness journey almost 7 years ago. Almost 7 years ago in May, it will be 7 years. And one of the reasons that I started working out at home, that I started to eat clean and practice portion control and drink my superfood shake that I love and believe in so much is because my body was revolting against me. I was 33. I had two small boys. I had a husband who loved me so well, but my hormones, more than anything, were just out of control. And it took, honestly, God letting me gain weight probably for the first time really in my life and struggling to get it off for me to want to do anything about it. I didn't start getting healthy because I wanted to fix my hormones. I didn't start getting healthy because I wanted to honor God with my body. I honestly was just really upset by that number on the scale and I wanted it to change. But God knew differently and he knew what he was doing with my body and with my mind and with my spirit. And I have really and truly struggled with PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, since I started my period when I was like 13, and it has been something that controlled my life for too long. And one of the things that really contributes to a lot of issues that we struggle with as women, especially hormonally, is sugar, alcohol, artificial anything, honestly. But sugar is a big contributor not only to weight gain and liver function and all those things that we want to control, but also to our hormones. And our hormones affect everything else in our life. They affect our relationships with our families, with our spouses, our kids, our whoever God has put in our life. They affect our mindset and what we believe to be true about God and what he says about us. And so I just simply I'm on a mission to help as many women, honestly, to overcome strongholds that are holding you back from living your best and healthiest and just most life-giving life possible. And so we're just starting with sugar. We're starting with sugar. And whether you are a current challenger of mine, whether you have followed me on social media for very long or for years or whatever, I don't care who you are, what you're here for. We are just committing together to ditch sugar for 7 days. All right. And so there's a meal plan in this email. So you can print that off. You can follow that meal plan if you want. You can use the recipes I've given you, or you can make your own. You're just committing to no sugar. And I have also detailed in this email what that looks like. That is any processed sugar, refined sugars, hidden sugars. I'm going to definitely educate you on hidden sugars over these 7 days, but things like snack bars, kind bars, granola bars, anything that honestly is processed probably has sugar. And I'm going to encourage you that as you eat this week, focus on whole foods more than anything. You can eat good, yummy, like really filling foods that are just created by God. And so I've given you some pretty simple recipes to follow. You're welcome, like I said, to use your own. Fruit is definitely allowed. Fruit is God's treat. I would definitely limit your fruit to 2 servings a day because that does have natural carbs and natural sugars that can wreak havoc on results if you are trying to get results or lose weight. But fruit is good. If God made it, it's good. Honestly, that's my theory. And so I welcome you to these next 7 days. Consider this your verbal contract with me, or I don't know how you just written contract. I don't know how you'd say that, but you can do this. You can do this. I don't care what your stronghold is. I don't care if you're like massively addicted to sugar or you just want to get out just the little traces of it. You can do this and you can do it through the power of God. So I want to give you a verse to pray and to leave you with today. And it's 2 Timothy 1:7, and I'm sure you know it well. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of self control. All right. And so let that verse be what guides you this week. God, you don't have to be afraid of quitting. You don't have to be afraid of failing. We're human, but don't let humanity be your excuse for not sticking with this. All right. God has given you his power. If you are a follower of Christ, you have his power at work within you. So start your day with him. Start your day with God's word. End your day with God's word. Pray over each meal that you eat. Invite him into this. He has given you that power and that self-control. And he's also, if you are here, he has planted in you a desire to love yourself more, right? To love yourself well. And he has also given you self-control. So cling to those things. Ask him for more of those things. Lean into him. Don't lean into me. Lean into God because he is the one that will guide you through this. I just get to be your biggest cheerleader. So look for my next email tomorrow. All right. Bye.